What's up guys, Quick Sample here, aka Jake. Today I'm bringing you a team deathmatch on Villa, and a lot of you guys have been asking for a shotgun gameplay, so finally here's one after about 2 months of the gameplay being out. I finally got a good gameplay with a shotgun, so it's the Olympia, which is probably not the best shotgun on the game. I know that it probably would have been better using the Spas or something, but you know, I just prestige, so this is the only shotgun that I had, and I just thought, you know what, I might as well try and use it. So I do pick up a variety of guns, obviously, because you can't exactly run around on a big map like Villa and just always use your shotgun, because it's definitely not going to happen. But I'm not really going to talk about the gameplay too much. A lot of you guys have said we pretty much know about the gameplay now. It's just there for the fun of it. You want to hear more, because I've got a lot more subscribers now. You guys seem to want to know more about me and just personal stuff that I do. And obviously it's close to Christmas, and tomorrow Christmas shopping time, going for clothes and things like that. And I don't know, maybe I'll get a couple of games or something, I don't know, but I go shopping with my dad. I was going to go shopping with my stepmom, but she's ill, so, you know, shopping with the dad, and I don't know what it is, but it's always better shopping with your mum or mum type figure. I just think they understand more about what you want, because myself, I'm quite a bright person. I like to wear, like, I have some shoes which are proper shiny and orange, and I think they're orange and blue, I think they are. I've just been looking around for them, and they're orange and blue, and they're like, I like mid-height shoes, because I don't like trainers and I don't like high-top shoes, so I just like, you know, like some mid-trainers. And there's some in a place called TK Maxx where we live. I don't know whether you have it in America or whatnot, but where I live there's a place called TK Maxx, and they have some bright red ones, and I'm thinking I'm going to probably go get those. But shopping with my dad is just like, you know, it's always better to shop with a female figure, because females know more about shopping. My grandma probably doesn't actually. I'd rather go shopping with my granddad, but and that's just because he has the wallet in the family, so you know he's the one who buys stuff. But you know, Christmas is coming up, guys, and a lot of you guys have told me. I asked the question last time, what do you guys want for Christmas? And a lot of you said like games and things like that. And you know, a lot of you are a bit older than I thought you were, because I expected people who watch videos to be a little bit younger. But you guys are like 16, 17, same age as me, so you guys can just pretty much relate to whatever I say. And which is great. That's definitely what I want. But you know, this game has been out nearly 2 months now. I think it's close to 2 months now, and overall the game is pretty good. You know, there's not really much wrong with it. And if you guys haven't got it for Christmas, then I would advise you go pick it up, because I think you will enjoy it. If you like the other Call of Duties, then you'll probably like this one. But you know, Christmas is a time where it gets really cold. And last night I went to pick up a game from Connor's house. He only lives around the corner. And I went to pick up a game from his house, and I tell you what, the cold was horrible. It was one of those cold feelings where once you come in, you literally cannot feel your fingers. So I didn't play Xbox like all that night, because it was just so cold. And there's like ice on the floor, because it snowed a couple of days ago, and it's just never gone away. I think it's gonna snow. I think we're gonna have a white Christmas this year. I personally think that's what's gonna happen. It's like 4 days till Christmas when I'm doing this commentary. So I think over here where I live, I hope we have a white Christmas. I don't think I've ever woken up to snow on Christmas Day, or that I can remember. I remember one year it must have snowed, because I think it was like Boxing Day or New Year's Day or something, and it must have snowed because I used to live on a hill near my grandparents. This is when I lived with my dad and stepmom. So this is going back a good maybe 7-8 years, and we were coming down the hill, and it was completely snowy, so we couldn't take the car to come around. But it was so cold, and I think we had the pram. I don't know if we had a pram when one of my sisters was young. It'd have been Taylor. I don't know if she was young or not, but I don't know if she was there. But I think we had a pram, and it was just, the snow was as tall as me nearly. It was so tall. It was like up to my like waist. It was just that deep, and I remember that day so much. Just because it was that snowy, and you know, you always remember good times, don't you, when you're younger? And that was a good time when it was so snowy, and you know, there was just throwing snowballs and making snowmen and things. And you know, it's definitely a great thing. Snow, it kind of brings out the best in people. Like when it starts snowing, people get all happy, and you know, everyone's laughing and joking. And especially for kids, you know, it definitely brings out the best. They've always got a big smile on the face, and you know, they've got big rosy red cheeks and whatnot. But you do, I don't know what it is, but you do get quite red when it snows, and I don't know what it is, but you know, you come in after being really cold outside, and you come into that warm, but you don't really want anything warm. You don't want to like sit up and curl up in covers or something, because then you get really too warm. I think you go from a state of being freezing cold to a state of being boiling hot within about 30 seconds of being inside a warm house. It's kind of weird, but You know, yeah, so Christmas is definitely the best time of the year, in my opinion. It's just like birthdays, obviously, because birthdays, I think anything where you get presents is just a good time of the year, I'm completely honest, whether it be Easter or something. But definitely, if you haven't got this game for Christmas, then you definitely should do, is what I'm trying to say there. But yeah, so I used to live on a big hill, and when it did snow, it was great, because you could like do sledging down it and things like that. And I remember being at school when I was in primary school, which is probably like middle school for you guys. It's like when I was like 7 or 8, I was in primary school, and I was you start primary school when you're at 5, you go into reception in year 1, and you go there for 6 years, 7 years should I say, including reception. You go there for 7, and I remember it must have snowed one day, and the dinner ladies used to come out at dinner, and just before dinner, all the blinds were open because it wasn't sunny or anything, so everyone could see outside, and you'd see them go outside with boiling hot water and pour it all over the snow. Now, why would you do that? Come on, it's Christmas, you know, it's snowing, and then dinner ladies pouring hot water all over the snow, which is kind of retarded, I thought, you know. And it seems these days that if there is snow in schools, you can get done for throwing snowballs and things like that. It's like, come on, it's Christmas, seriously. You want to throw snowballs when you're in school or when you're outside of school, you know. And overall, it's just kind of retarded that that's how they do it. But you know, schools these days are just messed up in this country. It's kind of gone too far now. Like, you know, you can't throw snowballs, you can't run, you can't do anything in schools these days. It's completely ridiculous. But you know, school trips were always fun at Christmas, you know, because you'd always go to some place where it was very Christmassy or something. You go to a little village and there's snow everywhere and whatnot. But you know, I don't know whether it's just school altogether, but primary school for me it's just, you remember it and you always think it was such a good time. One of the things I didn't like, and one of the things that I loved when I went to high school, once coming out of primary school, went straight to well, obviously you go straight to high school. One of the things I remember that was one of my things that I was looking forward to most was dinner time, because you wouldn't have to, because in primary school if it rained you'd have to sit in a classroom and play board games or something. But I was just looking forward to be able to at least go out when it was raining still. You know, you just go out and go wherever you want. That was one of the things that I really enjoyed about going to high school, or as we call it for like my sister and things, going to big school. So, you know, but the gameplay is not far from finished now, and I didn't really talk too much about the gameplay because that's what you guys don't like me to do. You don't like me to talk too much about it, but I'm just going to end up with it here. I think this is where I get a couple of deaths, and it doesn't work out well. And I have a problem with the commando without any attachments. I love it with silencer, but with red dot and things, the recoil was just uncontrollable. This guy's got the exact same gun as me, and he managed to pick me off with it, but maybe it's just because I don't use it too much. But anyway, guys, hopefully there'll be some Sims 3 coming your way pretty soon, and I'm working on getting some commentaries done for that. It's just it takes a lot longer to do a commentary and to do things like that on Sims. There's a lot more work goes into it than just one of these. On one of these, you just go into theatre, record it, and then just do a commentary over it and render it. But unlike what's it called, Sims 3, you have to like do the fraps and things like that. It's just kind of there's a lot of things you need to do and a lot of things you need to sort out on the video. But hopefully there will be some coming your way. The gameplay is definitely wrapping up now. I think it's like 2 or 3 more kills before the end of the game. And I think I pull off, I don't pull off the last kill, no, because I remember there's a guy down here, he's hid behind a rock and everyone's just kind of hiding from him, so I decided I'm going to run up and just spray him down with this gun here. See, I think he puts hits on me, yeah, he puts hits on me, I'm like, screw it, I'm just going to go kill him. So I run down here hoping to get like the last kill or something, and I think the game ends just as I run away from him, so. Alright, it's been quite simple, guys. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. Remember to comment, rate and subscribe, like the video and do whatever. Favorite it if you want to. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Peace.